awakened by the for the World Trade Center was about to shatter the illusion of a perfect September morning as it crashed into the North Tower.
And in a few moments' time, the second airplane, flashed through everyone's television screens and crashed into the second building.
Cloudless day and seen this jet. Nothing more to say, just watch.
No accident.
And as I was finishing the Lord's Prayer, there was another extreme explosion.
When the second plane crashed into the South Tower at 9:03 a.m., Lee and her mother were still on the 5th.
We have arranged for you as you watch that airplane come in, the second one into the tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. Still unbelievable to watch that thing happen. We've got Dr. Meir Litvak on the line. He's currently the senior lecturer at Tel Aviv University, recently in the Middle East, traveling. Dr. Litvak, first tell me where you are right. The senior lecturer at Tel Aviv University, recently in the Middle East. The senior lecturer at Tel Aviv University, recently in the Middle East. The senior lecturer at Tel Aviv University, recently in the Middle East.
It was just about 18 minutes after that attack, another plane appears and also flies directly into the second of the Twin Towers. That aircraft later identified as a Boeing 757 belonging to United Airlines. It had been hijacked while it was en route from Boston to Los Angeles. Now,
No accident.
And as I was finishing the Lord's Prayer, there was another extreme explosion.
When the second plane crashed into the South Tower at 9:03 a.m., Lee and her mother.
And as I was finishing the Lord's Prayer, there was another extreme explosion.
When the second plane crashed into the South Tower at 9:03 a.m., Lee and her mother.
And as I was finishing the Lord's Prayer, there was another extreme explosion.
And beyond our ability to figure out what was going on.
You talk about transmissions. I was just curious. Have you had any evidence of what was said during those
They're just saying they're citing transmission to know that the plane had been hijacked. That's all that they're saying about it at this point. We also ought to remind everyone, once again, this is an exceptional development. The FAA has banned all takeoffs at all airports across America. This country, in terms of air travel, has been immobilized. A good portion of the nation's capital, the most powerful center in the world, has been immobilized as well.
We just saw a live picture of what seemed to be a portion of the building falling away from the World Trade Center. If we can re-rack that to about 20 seconds ago, you'll see something dramatic happening.
I wonder if I can get a bellman to come up and get me.
At this exact moment, all hell broke loose. Just under an hour after it was hit, the South Tower of the World Trade Center.
The first impact, we saw some dramatic footage of a portion of one of the Twin Towers, actually it appearing to fall away from the rest of the building. Can we go to the tape now? Here we go, right here. This is, I mean, when you look at it, the building has collapsed. That tower just came down.
Well, the consequence.
Any evidence of what was said during those
They're just saying they're citing transmission to know that the plane had been hijacked. That's all that they're saying about it at this point. We also ought to remind everyone, once again, this is an exceptional development. The FAA has banned all takeoffs at all airports across America. This country, in terms of air travel, has been immobilized. A good portion of the nation's capital, all airports across America, all airports across America, all airports across America, all airports across America.
The Today Show, and she apparently saw the collapse of one of those towers. Minna?
Yes, hi, Matt.
Tell me what you saw.
Well, on the corner of Duane and West Broadway, walking down towards...
Were engulfed in flames and smoke. A major search and rescue operation was underway. Then the unimaginable happened. In only 10 seconds, the South Tower collapsed, destroying everything in its path, including the Marriott.
Gopher 06, okay, they're asking if you would go ahead and move away now towards the west, 270 heading into 2000 for now.
Roger, we're climbing to 3000, sir, and looks like that aircraft is impacted the west side of the Pentagon.
All right, thank you.
And I watched it come right in. And
What kind of plane was it?
American Airlines. It came streaking down and hit short. It didn't go into the top of the Pentagon. It came like in short, and then everything sprayed up like a fireball sprayed up on the wall. I saw it right come out of the side of my eye first, and then it went right in front of me. Went right past me, you know. Like I said,
like a liquid, then a solid, doing enormous damage as it went through.
It then encountered reinforced concrete columns.
The thing that shocked me the most, and it stays with me now, is the severity of the intention, the idea of the angle that when it came in was coming like right in hard, you know, to hit the Pentagon.
Moments later, at 9:37 a.m., the third confirmed.
Who said that she saw a plane? She saw a plane afterwards bow behind it, a prop plane which was right behind it, break off behind it. Whether it was with it or not, I don't know, but there was two planes. And her and I were interviewed by the FBI. Where is that lady?
Saw pieces of metal that had melted and broken.
Trying to steal it.
What's it from?
It's off an airplane. An airplane of some kind, a light one. It's not commercial. That's not commercial heavy metal. That's a light one.
It's part of the plane, they believe.
CC Kringle.
Yeah, last name Kringle, C-R-A-N-G-L-E, Marine Corps staff. You guys?
Marine Corps staff.
Should be handling the evidence. Why doesn't somebody give that to a police officer?
We're just lying right here.
All right, we'll give it to a police officer.
Hey, evidence.
43 Eastern Time. And we understand that there's a bomb at a heliport being reported.
Clearly, a great number of the people whose lives have whose lives have whose lives have